Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Chris Kongo defeats Luther Clay by a 9th round knockout. I have to say, this fight was thoroughly enjoyable all the way through. You know, going into this card, I felt this fight was the best fight on the undercard, and in my opinion, it certainly delivered. A really good fight between Chris Kongo and Luther Clay. Credit to Chris Kongo for pulling out the victory. This fight started with Chris Kongo basically fighting behind his jab, you know, keeping his shape, keeping distance, trying to keep the fight long. Chris Kongo is like 6 foot at welterweight. He's the taller man in this fight. Luther Clay's about 5'8.5". He's trying to keep this fight on the outside. And in the first couple of rounds, he does that fairly successfully. Luther Clay does have a bit of success here and there with some good body work. But in my opinion, in the first 2 or 3 rounds, you know, Chris Kongo is in charge with the jab, with the straight punches, and he's landing the more eye-catching shots. But again, Luther Clay was having success, especially to the body. After like round 3, I felt Luther Clay started to come back into it. You know, he was starting to close the distance more effectively. You know, like round 4, for example, he had a pretty decent round. And I thought at that stage he was getting back into the fight. But round 5 came and Chris Kongo actually hurt Luther Clay. I think it was with a right hand, but he hurt Luther Clay and he won that round big. So once again, Chris Kongo regains control in this fight. But after round 5, Luther Clay makes a successful rebound and he once again starts to apply pressure. He's getting past Chris Kongo's jab more effectively and he's working the body pretty well, you know. He's maintaining a good work rate, and in my opinion, he was having a lot more success than the Sky commentary team were letting on. Quite frankly, I felt the Sky commentary team on this fight were pretty poor. They really wasn't giving Luther Clay much credit for what he was doing because he was having success in this fight. But after round 5, like I said, in my opinion, you know, Luther Clay started to come back into it, starting to have success. And yeah, he had a few good rounds, but round 9 was where this fight ended. Chris Kongo ended this fight with a couple of left hooks. He caught Luther Clay with a left hook to the head, buzzed him, and then followed up with another left hook, which dropped him against the ropes on his back. And he had no more to give, you know. The referee waved it off, and rightly so. Luther Clay really wasn't in a position to continue. Even if he wanted to continue, I don't think he could have really got up, to be honest. But yeah, a pretty good fight between Chris Kongo and Luther Clay, evenly matched. You know, Chris Kongo was in charge for the most part throughout, but in my opinion, Luther Clay was having more success than the Sky commentary team let on. Matthew Macklin, for example, was basically making out like Luther Clay won no rounds. I certainly think you can make a case for Luther Clay winning 2-3 rounds in this fight, easily. You know, he was having success, but Chris Kongo was certainly winning this fight, and obviously it didn't really matter in the end anyway, because he got the knockout. So all in all, a pretty good win for Chris Kongo. You know, going into this fight, he was 11-0, but he really never fought anybody of decent quality. This was a fairly big step up for him. You know, Luther Clay was the best opponent he fought to date, and he got the knockout win. So all in all, a pretty good performance from Chris Kongo, and he's a good addition to the welterweight scene domestically in the UK. I would love to see Chris Kongo fight Conor Benn. You know, that's not going to happen because Conor Benn is kind of being protected right now. He's viewed as a commodity. You know, Chris Kongo, in my opinion, would beat Conor Benn, but I think that's a pretty decent fight still. I would love that fight to happen, but I can't see that happening anytime soon. So yeah, a pretty good addition to the British welterweight scene. You know, Chris Kongo got the job done. He got the knockout. It was a good fight on a big card. So, you know, he's done his part. So fair play to Chris Kongo. Looked pretty good in spots, but it was a competitive fight. So yeah, I enjoyed this one. Feel free to share your thoughts below. It's been your boy Delboy. Peace.